This segment is sponsored by Bergsma Plumbing. They say April showers bring May flowers, and they certainly do that, but they also oftentimes bring wet basements, and we do not want that. I am at Bergsma Plumbing with Joe Bergsma to talk about how we can avoid that dreaded wet basement.
You got it.
And it all starts with the sump pump, right?
Yep, this is just our standard 1/3 horsepower sump pump. This is the Bergsma cast iron. So it's good quality design. Got your standard check valve. This will pass through 1/2 inch solid, so little pea gravel, anything that might fall in there. These are check valves. These keep the water from going back into the pit, so they'll hold the water up in there. But this is a silent check valve. So what this is going to do is it's spring loaded, so it'll come down slower, so you don't get that big clunking. And that clunking, if it's bad enough, they'll actually pull these apart, and you can have another mess on your hands.
I was going to ask you why you'd want it to be silent, but I get you now. That clunking would be a bad thing you don't want to hear.
Yeah, and then this is a beefier version of that same one.
And then we've got an air brake and emitter.
Yep.
These are important outside the house.
This air brake keeps the discharge outside your house from freezing. Comes out 1.5 inches, goes into a 4-inch drain that goes out into your yard or your storm sewer. This emitter goes in, it's green obviously, so it looks great with your grass, but it goes out and it keeps from having stagnant water in your lawn. And then that's where it just goes out. A lot of people right by their lakes, wherever, go out in there.
Yeah.
This is a cleaner, and this will remove any iron that you have, any calcification, because that water is obviously not clean that's coming in, and it'll cause buildup on your pump so it doesn't work properly, and it won't allow the switch to engage to turn on to pump. So it's good to do this once a year.
You want to be sure everything works when you need it, and this is a 24-hour monitoring system.
Correct. This will monitor the amperage to see if it's going to fail at any point. It comes right through on your cell phone, and once you purchase this, it covers 24-hour monitoring. Just a great device to have.
This is an inverter. What does that do?
The inverter will turn your regular sump pump into a backup. So you'll have one pump in there, plugs into this, comes around to the battery, and then back up to your outlet. It'll continuously charge the battery, so when you lose power, this inverter will operate your pump. This is a backup system. So how this works is you have a great pump here. Pumps about 3,000 gallons a minute. So this has also got the aluminum casing to help dissipate heat. If the check valve fails on this, this is the backup system or secondary pump that will still work off power and will pump 2,800 gallons per minute. And will work off power until there's no power available. Then it'll work off the battery. It checks itself once a week to make sure it's operational. A lot of times when these don't check, they don't work. So they continue to check themselves, and then they'll tell you if there's anything wrong across your cell phone. This is a sewage pump. So what happens with this is if you have your drain sitting higher than where your bathroom is in your basement, this pumps it up. Just a standard nice aluminum casing on it to dissipate heat, but it'll pump out 2-inch solids, and that's about its limitations. It can't take flushable wapes, feminine products, any of that. It's just a standard pump.
This one can do that. This is a Mac Daddy, as you call it.
Absolutely. This has the stainless steel blades in it. It can take your feminine products, your flushable wapes, dental floss, almost anything you can put down there. It'll even take blue jeans, but we don't recommend putting those down the drain, obviously.
Okay, good. Let's go out front and talk about that toilet.
This is what we call a macerating toilet system. It flushes out the back into the same system, almost like this one we just went over, and it has stainless steel blades. You can put this toilet anywhere. It pumps up, out, right through a 3/4 inch line. It can take the same thing, flushable wapes, feminine products, and dental floss, anything you put down it. We don't recommend doing that, but it can handle all those things.
This is for that space in the home where you don't have a bathroom, but you wish you did.
Yes.
You all of a sudden can have it.
You can run a sink and a shower off this system as well, not just a toilet.
For help keeping your home flood-free and all your other plumbing needs, contact Joe at the number on your screen at 616-813-5219 or go to bergsmaplumbing.com. Thanks for having us out.
Thank you.